Hey, what's happening, everybody? It is Ask Jesse Answer time. Thank you so much, everyone who took the time to ask questions. Let's jump right into it. Number one comes to us from Violet Brown, and Violet asks, Hey, Jesse, when you're working really hard to reach your goals and you stay focused on your why, is it still normal to want to take a step back and take a break? And Violet, the answer is it depends. It really depends, and it depends on how committed you are to your goal, how badly do you really want the goal, is the reason why you want the goal strong enough, and in the moment that you're making the decision to take a step back, is whatever you're thinking about taking a step back about more important to you than the goal that you're after? For example, somebody who has a health and fitness goal or a weight loss goal, they might be on a specific nutrition program where they're alleviating certain foods from their nutrition. I, for example, whenever I am on a really strict nutrition program, I will alleviate lots of sugar. And some of you may or may not know that I have an affinity for donuts, cakes, cookies, ice cream, and all other things that would be otherwise deemed unhealthy. Some might call it an unhealthy relationship. I call it a tumultuous love affair. And when I am really being diligent about my nutrition, I will eliminate these things from my regular nutrition program because they're not going to serve me. But there's moments during that, or as no matter how strong my why might be, if I'm not focused on my why in that moment, I might think, wow, a cookie really sounds good right now. What will keep me from acting on that thought and going after that cookie is re-examining why I'm saying no to that cookie in the first place. Re-examining my commitment to what I'm doing. I can give you all a personal example. When I was doing the 1 year 1,000 challenge, I actually said I was going to give up cookies for a year. It was a tough one, and I remember the first week of it, there was this delicious plate of warm cookies, and I said, oh God, I really needed. Anyways, I gave up the cookies for a year, and I found myself on a plane one day, and there was this like snack that the plane had passed around. And I bit into it, and then I looked at it and thought, gosh, they were called biscuits, but they almost look kind of like cookies. And I was thinking, oh, are these really cookies or are these biscuits? I was really nervous about breaking my cookie commitment because while they may not have been cookies, culturally they could have been considered cookies, and I questioned it enough that I took the cookie that was in my mouth and spit it out in my napkin. That may be a bit of a dramatic action because, what's one bite? But the point was I was committed to doing it for a year, and I really, really quickly re-examined my why I was doing that. And it wasn't worth it for me in the moment then to follow through with the biscuit or cookie committing the cookie to my body. Anytime you're focused on a goal and you find yourself maybe wanting to stray, maybe wanting to break away from that, you always want to check in why. And I promise you this, if your why, the reason you're doing something is strong enough, it will always, in those moments of weakness, be able to pull you through it if you compare it. If you don't compare it, it's going to be too easy to give to temptation, and then what we all know what happens there. Goals get chucked to the wayside and everything remains as is and nothing changes. Great question. I got quite a few questions this week too about Unlock Your Greatness, and let me just expand on those a little bit. For those of you who had not heard about Unlock Your Greatness, or those who had, Unlock Your Greatness is my 2-day event that I do. I guess you'd call it my flagship event that I host live in Santa Barbara, California, and it's going to be this year. It's going to be on Friday, October 7th, Saturday, October 8th. So you have plenty of time to make arrangements to come. We spend 2 full days together. And over these 2 full days, I am going to be teaching you exactly how to transform your life in the facets of your life, whether it's your relationships, whether it's your relationship with yourself, your relationship with a spouse, improve your fitness goals, to help you unload some emotional baggage that you may have been carrying around for a while. I'm going to help you develop more clearer and more helpful communication skills and strategies that you can use in relationships, that you'll be able to use in the workplace. We're going to be really getting clear and understanding humans, why we do what we do, and overcoming limiting beliefs so the things that are holding you back now will no longer be holding you back in the future. Some of the things that past clients of Unlock Your Greatness have utilized it for. I've had people who have written to me, told me that they've earned more money because of it. that their relationships have improved because of it, that they were able to rekindle a romance because of it, able to quit smoking, able to let go of really nasty traumas that had happened in the past. And if that's not enough, the bonus of it all is you're going to be surrounded by some amazingly like-minded people of you, many of which I know who came last year. They ended up forming lifelong friendships. And I know a couple of them are better friends with the people they met at Unlock Your Greatness over the weekend than they've been with friends they've had in their life for 20 plus years. It's an amazing 2-day experience, one that I could never give you the sufficient words to describe it. All I can say is if you have a calling to it, if you found any sort of value in any of the stuff I've shared over the years, if anything I've ever said is connected with you and you feel that I might be able to serve you in some way, please come to Unlock Your Greatness. It's an amazing, amazing experience, and I promise you it will be transformative for you. It's going to be 2 days in Santa Barbara. The space will sell out, and we are filling up pretty quickly now. So do not delay. There's an early bird special going on. Save yourself a few bucks if you want. Get an early bird ticket. If you have questions about it, shoot me an email, let me know. And I hopefully will see you at Unlock Your Greatness in October. All right? That's what we got this week for Ask Jesse. Any questions at all about this? I'd love to read your comments. Please leave them in below. Remember, if you have a question for me, I always put the post up every Friday at 8 a.m. Pacific time on the 1 Year 1000 Challenge Facebook page. All you can do is hop on there, post your questions, and I will answer them on Monday at this time in this video like this. And you get the uncensored, uncut version of your questions answered. All right, everybody, I hope you found value in this. Have an amazing week this week, and we will see you next week for Ask Jesse. Take care. Bye-bye.